Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Hey guys! So, it feels like I haven't seen you guys in a long time. I'm sick again. I don't really know what I have, but it's bad because I'm having congestion in my lungs. It sounds like either bronchitis or pneumonia, but I'm not quite sure. So anyways, this is my Christmas loot part 1. I'm really excited to reveal what I got, plus the other stuff actually hasn't come in yet. I actually went shopping for myself because my mom's like, you know what, I heard there's a clearance sale so you can like go crazy. I'm like, okay, cool. So I bought all the things that I thought were really cool from the Briar Horse clearance sale, but some of these guys, or at least one of these guys, is really cool and I'm really a fan of. But anyways, this is going to be a long video, so I'm going to try to go through it as quickly as I possibly can. So yeah, I'm going to start introducing who we have today. So I'm just going to start off with the one that everybody thought I was going to be getting, which is Justify. I am super excited I got Justify. I always love getting the Triple Crown winners just because they're so historic and it's just like amazing. I loved it when I got like American Pharaoh and everything. The second horse I got was Latigo Dennett. I've always wanted Latigo Dennett just because I am in love with the mold, but I also love the coat color of the horse. And I was just like, you know, bada bing, bada boom, I love it, give me this quarter horse. The third horse I got was Xena, and I love getting unicorns, and plus I haven't seen this mold. I mean, you know, I probably have, but I can't remember. So, yeah, I was really excited to get Xena. So, I'm really happy I got her. The fourth horse I got was Celestine, and I think that's how you pronounce her name. They're coming out with a lot of horses named Celeste, Celestia, Celestial, Celestine. I think it's just like maybe the year's like, I don't know, topic? I don't quite know. And the last horse I got, which I'm super excited about, is Snow Princess. I've always wanted Snow Princess. I want to collect all of, like, I know I can't collect all of the holiday horses, but I want to try to get at least all of the 2000 and up holiday horses, just because like I already have like all of the ones from 2010 to now, so I'm kind of like, you know, I really just want to get all the ones like from like 2000 to 2010, etc. So anyways, let's get started before this video gets any longer. So the first horse I'm gonna be doing is Justify. I love Justify. I took off his sash and he is so muscular. Like, it's crazy how muscular he is underneath the sash, but I'm not gonna take it off just cause like you guys should see it for yourself. I also don't feel like taking it off again. I really like the mold in general. I do like to relate it a lot though to the Big Checks to Cash mold. It literally looks exactly the same as the Big Checks to Cash mold, except instead of the right front hoof being in the back, it's in the front, like really far off in the front, and it's a different breed. I love the sash on him. I think it fits him perfectly. I love it how it just says Justify 2018, although I wish it could say something like, you know, Kentucky Derby Champion or something. You know, it's cool how it says Justify 2018, but it doesn't really show what he did. I think Briar did a great job with the color on the horse. I absolutely love it. I looked at pictures and it looks exactly the same. Sometimes they do it too light, sometimes they do it too dark, and this was just like so perfect. It's so beautiful. I love this mold because it's like a happy thoroughbred walking off after they just did something and they're like really proud of it. They're like, and they don't have like a short stride, they have like a really long stride, and it really is just a super powerful looking movement. I really like the blaze on him. It's really cute, and I know they based it off a real horse, but still, I just think it's so adorable. I love blazes. You guys know that by now. He's absolutely adorable. His eyes, yeah, I know a lot of people have conflicting views on having a horse having like completely black eyes and stuff like that. He doesn't have completely black eyes actually, never mind. But what I was going to say is like people usually don't like horses with completely black eyes because it makes them look like demonic, I guess. I personally kind of like it. I mean, it's not like my favorite. I do like the white a little bit more, but I don't hate the like completely black eye look. So that was Justify. Next, I'm gonna be doing Latigo Dennett. Latigo Dennett is a trick horse, and I have seen a few videos of him on Instagram, and he is a really cool horse, I will have to say. I'm not really, like, with the whole, like, rope trick stuff, though. Usually the rider seems pretty unexperienced. They always have like a hold on their mouth, which I'm not a huge fan of. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the whole thing that he does, but I do love. Actually, most horses that were from the Latigo Dunnet sire usually go into reined cow horse just because they're so natural and their stops and spins and all of that stuff, which I thought was really interesting because he's a trick horse. On to the actual like Briar though, I do really like it. I love this silvery mane and tail. It's absolutely stunning. Even though I'm not a huge fan on metallic, it really works on him because in real life, his mane is actually metallic and it's so pretty. Whether it's the show sheen or the show shine or whatever it is that they use on their mane and tails, it's just beautiful. I'm wondering if Briar has ever done like a metallic coat. I feel like that would be very interesting, but I don't think I'd like it. I do like the cute little star on his face. It's really cute. I also love how much they shaded in the face. I honestly love all of the shading in general. It's so detailed, and I know Briar like is pretty much detailed, but I just love this dark horse, but it's so interesting to look at, especially with the silver mane and tail. So that was Latigo Dunnet. Next is Celestine. I honestly had no idea if I butchered that name or not, but anyways, so from what I've heard from online sources is that the horse under all of that tack is actually pretty ugly. Which I did look a little bit under. I didn't take it completely off because obviously it's still intact. But I've been hearing things like the horse is poorly made, and I do have to agree, there are spots where it just doesn't look like it was painted at all. Like it almost looks like it was chipped off, which I'm not sure if that was like a mistake only on my horse or what, but there's like a ton of misperfections under the whole tack, which is not great. The tack itself is absolutely beautiful and I love the tack, but like just going off the horse, I've already said I'm not a huge fan of like gray horses, but I like gray horses like when the holidays come around, just because like, you know, white, snow and stuff, you know? I love the stance that the horse is in. I feel like it's kind of, it's not like powerful, but it's majestic almost. I'm not really quite sure how to explain it. There was a girl on Instagram who, I forgot her name, but basically she was saying like, oh, I took off all the tack on my horse and it was absolute shit. And I looked at it and I was like, wow, that horse is absolute shit. And I'm like, I like the tack though, so like I kind of was like, you know, even if I don't like the horse in general, at least I still have the tack, which definitely took some time in the making. My favorite part about the tack is the little feather coming from it. It has like a little crown on it with a little like some rhinestones and some gems, and it's just really cool. It's really fun to look at. I do really like the metallic-y coat. I was just talking about if Briar did a metallic-y coat, and they have. But it is a pretty horse under tack. So that was Celeste, or Celestine. I'm not quite sure. I forgot. I just put away the box. I don't know. The next horse I'm gonna be doing is Zena. I really like Zena. She's very stretched out, and I really enjoy it when horses like just stretch out. Like even in real life, I just love it when horses stretch out. Of course it is fun to have a horse collected sometimes, but it's also really fun just to like let them loose. When I see this horse, it reminds me of like it's a free horse, it's like doing whatever, you know, and I feel like that's what needs to be seen in a horse like a unicorn horse. It's just free. I hate it when Briar makes these awkward unicorns that are very collected and just like weird. Like I can't really name an example because I don't know the unicorns' names, but some of the unicorns that I've seen are very collected and not free, and it doesn't remind me of an actual unicorn. Because in my opinion, unicorns are very untamed and wild, and you know, in the human imagination. I really enjoy, I'm not gonna say I like it, but I do enjoy looking at the mane and tail because it's just kind of cute and glittery, and there's like green glitter and there's purple glitter, and it's just really cute. I like it how, like, if you look at it closely, there's like little pink shadows, and like you could take them as pink or purple or whatever. It's a nice little detail that they blended it out. It's like contouring in makeup or something. I think this horse is absolutely adorable. I love the face. It's very thoroughbred, I feel like. Very like thoroughbred-like, which I'm not gonna say is a good thing or a bad thing. It's just kind of like a thing, but I really like it. It just reminds me of a thoroughbred. Something I've always wondered is, would a unicorn be its own breed, or would a unicorn take place in a certain breed or all breeds? Like, could there be an American quarter horse unicorn, or could there be a zebra unicorn or an Arabian unicorn? You know, could there be a sulfa punch unicorn? I don't know. We don't know. It's a unicorn. So yeah, that was Xena. And last but not least is Snow Princess. I loved Snow Princess right when I saw her. I saw her on a website where they sold older Briars, and I was kind of just like, gosh, Snow Princess is just so beautiful. I absolutely love her, even though she's gray. Briar has a lot of gray horses, and they make a lot of good gray horses. That's kind of why I get them. It's just because, like, I don't like gray horses in real life, but Briar kind of just makes it work. They're not my favorites, again, but still. One thing I don't enjoy is how long her hooves are. Like, I know that's kind of like part of the breeding and stuff like that, but it's just, when I think of a horse, I don't think of a horse having super long feet like that. Like, even the back feet are long, and it just kind of bothers me. It's like, was the shoer here today? I don't know, but I do like the little metallic-y blue that you kind of see on, like, the leg is a good example where you can see it, like, right here. I don't know, it's really cute. I love the tack. I like the little presents on her back. I think it's really adorable. It kind of reminds me of, like, if there was a horse Santa Claus, it would be this horse, except for this horse just happens to be a mare. So it's Mrs. Claus, bitches. The blue metallic kind of seems to be everywhere. It's on the tail, it's on the legs, it's in the mane. It's like all over the horse. And then just to make it just more perfect is that the tack is blue itself. And there's like the little leaves on the presents, which I think is absolutely adorable. It's like, here, I grabbed these from the forest for you. I don't know, the horse is super majestic, and I am madly in love with this horse. This horse is absolutely beautiful. I love the mold in general. I've just never had the opportunity to grab a Briar horse. Most of these molds were made like back in the early 2000s and maybe even earlier, but I just never got my hands on one of these horses, and I'm so glad that I got my hands on Snow Princess. And that was Snow Princess. And one more note on Snow Princess, I think she's the one, like, she's my favorite out of all of the other ones that I got, and she may even be my favorite out of all my Briars right now, just because she's just so cool. I just love her. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and follow me on my social medias down in the description below. I absolutely loved these guys. These guys were so far my favorite from all the Christmases that I've had, just because, like, Snow Princess was a huge addition. Xena, I absolutely love. Justify is just historical. Celestine, I don't know. She was probably the disappointment. I still love her. But still, is it a guy or a girl? It's a girl. And then Latigo Done It, I've just always wanted, you know. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!